How's it going? Tom Pollard, fitness trainer, Wesley Chapel, Florida, doing a warm up for the squats, opening up my hips here. And this is my first video uh, where I'm in it, and I gained a few pounds over the holidays. I need to cut back on those refined carbs, too many cookies and Christmas tree cookies and all that kind of crud. So I'm going down here. I'm warming up my hips, hamstrings, just opening them up a little bit. This is dynamic stretching. I mean, if you read anything about fitness, you know that dynamic stretching is what you want to do before you work out. You don't want to do static stretching. Static stretching kind of loosens up the muscle just a little too much, so it's not really contracting at full peak. And basically, the best example of dynamic stretching for an exercise is just kind of doing the exercise without the weight. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm doing some squats to kind of feel out where my hips are. Usually they feel kind of tight if I do a cold set of squats. And I've got some tight hips. I'm not the most flexible person in the world, but I can squat below parallel for 45. That's not too bad. And back in the 90s, we didn't have YouTube and people giving you advice on videos. You just went to the gym and you squatted, and if you felt like you got to parallel, you came up. And looking back on it, we probably didn't go to parallel as much as we should have. So here I am. I'm working on getting my hip abductors in gear here. And one of the problems people have when they squat is their knees buckling in. Beginners and some experienced people, when they start to go heavy, their knees come in because their hip abductors are weak. And I'm just concentrating on pushing that knee out, because when I'm squatting, I want to be pushing that knee out. I want to be thinking about the lateral part of my legs being engaged and opening up those hips and sitting between my feet. So I got that movement down. I got my hip abductors warmed up a little bit. Sometimes those hip abductors are losing a tug of war with the inner thigh. Now I'm squatting down. I'm just feeling pretty good here, keeping those knees out. That bottom right foot is pointed a little more than it should be. That's probably something I need to work on there. You got these motor patterns that are with you your whole lifetime. You watch these videos and you see, some things you might not like. But I point my toes probably a little more than some people. But I'm not a believer in totally straight feet. I'm not into this like aesthetic fitness training where everything's all straight, because I don't think people are naturally lined up that way. But here I am, one more chance to really open up those hips. Knees are on the outside, and now I'm gonna get a barbell. Now I feel good and warmed up. Now I'm ready to do my first barbell set. And there I go. I'm breaking parallel. That's where I want to be. Slight butt wink there. Some things to work on. I usually do better, actually, once I get a little weight, and it forces me to extend my spine. But here I'm getting a warm up, and I hope this is of help to you, and especially you guys that are like my age, that are going to the gym, and you need to do all these exercises, but you're just not feeling them out. So, if you have any questions, send me a message, post a comment. I will get back to you.